Ashton Kutcher finally admits and shows proof what Diddy did to minor celebrities. The entertainment industry is no stranger to scandals, but the latest revelations surrounding Sean Diddy Combs and Ashton Kutcher have left many stunned. Allegations of sex trafficking, abuse, and cover-ups are shaking Hollywood to its core, and Ashton Kutcher's name is now being dragged into the controversy. Here's everything we know about how Ashton Kutcher's connections with Diddy are under scrutiny, and why this could be a turning point in both of their lives. The Diddy scandal, a web of allegations. Sean Diddy Combs has been indicted on federal charges, including sex trafficking, racketeering, and conspiracy. The indictment accuses him of leading a criminal enterprise that spanned over a decade, involving coercion, abuse, and exploitation of women and minors. Federal authorities raided his homes in Los Angeles and Miami last year, uncovering evidence that has since fueled the case against him. Diddy's former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, has cooperated with investigators after filing a lawsuit accusing him of years of abuse. Although the case was settled for an alleged $30 million, federal authorities continue to gather evidence. Reports suggest that Diddy used his influence to silence victims and witnesses through intimidation and bribery. The investigation has also highlighted the role of freak-offs, a term used to describe private parties where Diddy allegedly coerced participants into sexual acts. These events were often recorded, raising questions about whether other celebrities were involved or aware of these activities. Moreover, Diddy's lawyers have argued that the search warrants used to obtain evidence from his homes were unconstitutional. They claim that crucial information was withheld from the judges who approved the warrants, which could potentially lead to the suppression of evidence. This legal maneuver underscores the complexity of the case and the defense's efforts to challenge the prosecution's methods. Ashton Kutcher's connection to Diddy. Ashton Kutcher's long-standing friendship with Diddy is now under intense scrutiny. Over the years, the two are often seen together at social events and private gatherings. While Kutcher has largely kept quiet about his relationship with Diddy, sources close to him suggest he is deeply concerned about being implicated in the ongoing investigation. Kutcher's silence is particularly notable given his involvement in child protection advocacy through his nonprofit organization, Thorn. Thorn develops technology to combat child exploitation, an ironic twist as rumors swirl about his potential knowledge of or involvement in Diddy's alleged crimes. Ashton Kutcher has been involved with several high-profile brands and projects over the years, including a stint with Abercrombie and Fitch. However, it's his association with figures like Diddy that has raised eyebrows. The question on everyone's mind is whether Kutcher was aware of Diddy's alleged activities and if he might be called upon to testify. Kutcher's involvement with Thorn has been praised for its innovative approach to combating child exploitation. However, if he is found to have any connection to Diddy's alleged crimes, it could severely damage his reputation and undermine the credibility of his philanthropic work. Allegations resurface against Ashton Kutcher. Kutcher himself has faced backlash for controversies unrelated to Diddy. He was criticized for supporting Danny Masterson, his former co-star on That 70s Show, who was convicted of sexual assault. Kutcher and his wife Mila Kunis wrote letters defending Masterson's character during his sentencing trial, a move that sparked public outrage. Additionally, troubling details from Kutcher's past have resurfaced. In 2001, he was connected to the murder case of Ashley Ellerin, a woman he was supposed to meet for a date on the night she was murdered by serial killer Michael Gargiulo. While Kutcher was not implicated in the crime, his delayed actions that night raised questions about his judgment. Kutcher has also faced scrutiny for his involvement with other celebrities, including Brittany Murphy, who died under similar circumstances as Kim Porter, another figure linked to Diddy. These connections have fueled speculation about a broader network of influential figures potentially involved in or aware of illicit activities. Moreover, Kutcher's past association with convicted child abuser Jeffrey Epstein has also been scrutinized. Although there is no direct evidence linking Kutcher to Epstein's crimes, the association has contributed to the public's skepticism about his involvement with other controversial figures. The fallout? Subpoenas and investigations. Reports suggest that Ashton Kutcher may be subpoenaed as part of the federal investigation into Diddy. Authorities are allegedly seeking testimonies from individuals close to Diddy to uncover more details about his alleged criminal activities. This development comes amid whispers that Diddy might cooperate with authorities by providing information on others in Hollywood to reduce his own sentence. If true, this could spell trouble for celebrities like Kutcher who were once closely associated with him. Insiders claim that Diddy recorded many of his private interactions, potentially including compromising footage involving other high-profile figures. The use of subpoenas indicates that investigators are in the evidence-gathering phase, aiming to build a robust case against Diddy and possibly others. This legal strategy often involves calling witnesses who might have information about the accused's activities. Moreover, the investigation has highlighted the challenges faced by law enforcement in dealing with high-profile cases. The involvement of influential figures can complicate investigations due to their ability to exert pressure and influence potential witnesses. Hollywood's deafening silence. The entertainment industry's reaction has been muted. Many celebrities once close to Diddy have distanced themselves from him since the allegations surfaced. However, Ashton Kutcher's reluctance to address these issues publicly has only fueled speculation about his potential involvement or knowledge of wrongdoing. This silence mirrors the backlash he faced after defending Danny Masterson. Critics argue that Hollywood elites often protect their own at the expense of justice and accountability. The silence from other celebrities who were once friends with Diddy is deafening, leading many to wonder if fear of exposure or repercussions is behind their lack of comment. Moreover, the industry's silence has sparked a broader conversation about accountability and ethics in Hollywood. The public is increasingly demanding that celebrities use their platforms to speak out against injustice and support victims of abuse. What comes next for Ashton Kutcher? Ashton Kutcher now finds himself at a crossroads. His reputation as an advocate for child protection is at odds with the allegations tying him to one of Hollywood's darkest scandals. Whether or not he is directly implicated in Diddy's crimes remains to be seen, but the court of public opinion is already weighing in. For now, all eyes are on the federal investigation as more subpoenas are issued and evidence is processed. If Ashton Kutcher is called to testify, it could either clear his name or further entangle him in this web of controversy. The stakes are high, not just for Kutcher, but for the entire entertainment industry. This case could expose a culture of silence and complicity that has allowed abuse to thrive behind closed doors. As more details emerge, it's clear that this scandal will have far-reaching consequences for those involved. Also, the outcome of this investigation could set a precedent for how Hollywood handles similar cases in the future. It may prompt a shift towards greater accountability and transparency, forcing celebrities to confront their past actions and associations more openly. The broader implications. Beyond the immediate legal implications for Diddy and potentially Ashton Kutcher, this scandal highlights deeper issues within Hollywood. The industry's ability to shield its stars from accountability has long been a subject of debate. Cases like this challenge the notion that fame and wealth can insulate individuals from the law. Also, the involvement of figures like Diddy, who have been influential in shaping pop culture, raises questions about the impact of their actions on society. The normalization of certain behaviors or the glorification of figures accused of serious crimes can have a profound effect on public perception and moral standards. This scandal also underscores the importance of whistleblower protections and the need for safe channels for victims to report abuse without fear of retaliation. The bravery of those coming forward in this case serves as a reminder of the power of speaking out against injustice. This story is far from over. With each passing day, new details emerge that deepen the mystery surrounding Ashton Kutcher and Sean Diddy Combs. Will justice prevail, or will Hollywood's culture of silence continue to shield its most powerful players? As the investigation unfolds, one thing is certain: the public is watching closely. The outcome will not only determine the fate of those involved, but also reflect on the broader accountability within the entertainment industry. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more updates on this developing story.